will die Entscheidung jetzt oder nie. Er will den Demon Hunter erneut abpassen. Hexos den Demon Hunter. Den hat er schon wieder.
Das muss es sein.
Down.
Da geht er down.
Der Keeper.
Der Keeper zieht. Grubby ist der Champion.
Grubby gewinnt die World Cyber Games 2008.
What a blast from the past, everybody. Grubby winning his second World Cyber Games title in Cologne, Germany in 2008, almost 9 years since this historical Warcraft moment has happened. And now he's back to competitive Warcraft. Nostalgia Battlefield is the tournament that invited him, and he agreed. Finally, we spread this rumor across our social media, especially on Twitter, earlier this year. And a lot of people were doubting us, like, what are your sources? I don't believe that. Grubby is denying it on his stream, but yeah. He was thinking about it. There was some stuff that wasn't 100% sure, but now he is. Grubby has confirmed it on his stream that he will take part in Nostalgia Battlefield. You might ask yourself, what is Nostalgia Battlefield? And this is why we're doing this news sheet for you. Nostalgia Battlefield is a tournament in China that takes place between February 10th and February 12th. And it has a prize pool of $45,000 and 3 laptops, I guess. So a little plus on top. But this is not a typical one-on-one tournament, and that's why it's special. And I think this is why Grubby has agreed to take part in this tournament. 24 players are qualified for this. 8 players are invited and 16 qualified via pre-qualifier, mostly Chinese players. And so you might think, what do you do with 24 players? It doesn't really fit a grid. Well, it does if you break it down into teams. The invited players are, I can show it to you real quick. Oop, there we are. TH Infi, Lin, Grubby, Fly, 120, Moon, and Remind. Those 8 players will be team captains. And that means they can choose 2 players from the qualifiers, Chimica Romantic, you can see it for yourself, and build a team of 3. We are not very sure yet how this mode will work, but we can think of something like the old WC3L, or maybe King of the Hill. Let's see about that, but we will update you about that as soon as we know it. So, a lot of people thought, why would Grubby play this tournament? Like, he's just a casual streamer nowadays, streams on the weekends, of course, for 6,000 people, the numbers that we can only think about, but he's not playing on NetEase, he's not really practicing any strategies or timings or whatever, as far as we know at least. So, does he really stand a chance in this? And I think with this mode, hell yeah he does. He's definitely playing decent. It's not like super rusty. He's at least playing something, so he's not super rusty. And you saw the participants, like I can show it to you again, and they are players like I've never heard of them before. Kira, Jupiter, I heard of him, but I'm not so sure. Shun is usually a caster. LS3, Kamar. Those are guys that are definitely on the level or lower than Grubby. And if you have a team battle, then you can seed Grubby against those lower players. And I guess they will give Grubby the first pick in the draft of the players, which will happen at the first day of the tournament. So just imagine Grubby picking, let's say, Lawliot or WFZ or Focus or Yumiko or whatever. Then it's already a strong team, and they will end up with, I don't know, a tier 3 player or whatever as their third. So that's already pretty good. And Lawliot, for example, can take out everybody, so this should end up with decent teams, I guess. It's gonna be double elimination, so it will be 8 teams in general. Of course, 24 divided by 3 is 8. They will play double elimination and some sort of bubble match, losers bracket, whatever. We have no idea how this really works, but it's gonna be interesting because it's so different. And of course, it's the return of the legend himself, Grubby. The most famous European Warcraft player of all time. He is 30 years old now, but still pulling out some decent tricks here and there. Of course, 2-time WCG winner, multiple-time WC3L winner with legendary teams like 4K or Meteor Makers. And will he really practice for it? I don't know. I don't think so, but yeah, It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. We saw Grubby already at, what was it? ESL Shanghai last year. Wasn't really too strong. But yeah, times are changing and Grubby's always up for a surprise. One of the smartest brains in the game. His game was never super reliant on micro or the fancy moves. The brain is his strength, and that's still working for sure. So we will cover it, of course. February 10 is the first day of the tournament with the draft, the first stage of the double elimination bracket, and 3 days of Warcraft. It's scheduled from, how late was it? It's very early for us Europeans, but let me look this up. I should have done this earlier. Nostalgia Battlefield. 4 a.m. But the good thing is, every day lasts for about 11 hours. So expect 33 hours of Warcraft in 3 days. And of course, it's a weekend, so you can make it through the night or get up super early, whatever you want. It's gonna be interesting, of course, here at Back to Warcraft. Nostalgia Battlefield is gonna be the big bang that we were promising in the early January. We said this year will start with a bang, and there it is. We will keep you up if there's any news about this tournament, about the patch, about whatever happens. So I hope you enjoyed this little news flash, and we will see each other in a while.